and bringing Antiguan and Barbadian food to the UK, I thought that you deserved to be referred to as a chef, but you were telling me that no. Can you explain to the audience why you don't think you deserve the title as chef?
It's not that I don't deserve it, Mr. Roots. No, I don't. Throw you a different answer now, right?
Yeah, no mercy.
So what it is, guys, I appear before you in my most humble ability. And I don't want to break that disassociate. I don't want to disassociate from anyone before me. So what I want to do is find that common ground. Because if I appear to you as a chef, you cannot relate. However, quick show of hands. How much of y'all can cook? Then you're gonna see me and everybody are the same people, guys. And this is it. I identify and I want to find the common ground with people who I am communicating with or just building a relationship. I'm about relationship building first. And I don't want to ostracize anyone with the jargon associated with being a chef. And because as a chef, I'm one of few. As a cook, I'm one of many. And I want to be one of as many people as possible. And that means more to me.
You don't deserve a look for me.
Levi Roots. Be yourself.
Okay, I think you cleared that up really, really well. Because I do get it, you know, as I said before. Everyone is an individual, and I think that's the way you would love to express yourself. So my next question really is, how has modern Antiguan and Barbadian diet deviated from the traditional culture? Or has it deviated from the traditional culture?
Yes, a lot. And that's as a result primarily of exposure. Now, exposure industry, I mean, I'm sure as teacher Miri would attest to, when she grew up, she didn't have Kentucky Fried Chicken. Or she didn't have McDonald's or Burger King. To be honest with you, and the traditional Antiguan diet is an extension of scarcity as opposed to abundance. And I don't cook from a position of abundance, which is why I am very happy to take what most people don't want and elevate it. Which is one of the things that I do. I cook with off-cook. I cook with the overlooked ingredients. I add value to things that people tend to cast aside. Give me them thing, Dave. Yeah, sure, you don't want the tail? Give me that. Or I'm going to eat this part. Give me that. I'll show you. And I'll present it to you cleverly disguised, and you'll love it. That's my job as a manufacturer, because that's what we do as cooks, as chefs. We manufacture. Whether we see ourselves or treat ourselves as industrial manufacturers and entities, there's no reason why we should not. So as a part of the manufacturing process, you know, the list of ingredients on the back often show things that you don't see. That's what I do. So whether or not you want it, take your collagen in the form of the fish skin. Some people don't eat fish skin or chicken skin. I would not throw that away, and you will consume it in a cleverly disguised manner. I think we've gone away from that in the West Indies, and you find a lot of West Indians or Antiguans who, you know, they're particular about what they consume. 75 years ago, you weren't particular about nothing. What's wrong with you? What do you mean getting down? I wish there was gluten intolerances back in 1944. I wish somebody said that oh, I don't want to eat that part of the pig. Back in the 50s, you'd be hungry. That's where eating went. Or they'd force you to eat it. Now, I believe that choice, while it is one of the benefits of civilization, I believe that choice is expensive. And I believe that choice limits our creativity. Because I believe that when you have too many choices, you're forced to make do of what you have, which is where we come from, and we lose that part of us. If you only gave us green banana 50 years ago, how much things would it make out of green banana? No, green banana dropped down and stopped their growth, and no one's doing nothing with it. And I find that heartbreaking when the green banana or the banana in general, or these things that we are blessed with, can be infinitely compounded and disposed in more intelligent ways that can actually turn income as well.
Yeah. So your style, how would you describe your style as modern, or would you say your style of cooking is more traditional?
I would say that it is a hyphenated bridge between the two. So I'm modern rustic, because when you look at the way my food appears, it appears to be modern, but once I explain it to you, you'll see that it's rooted in tradition. So for example, I use saltfish at work, but I don't buy saltfish, it's too expensive. However, I buy fish, and in the Caribbean, this is an example of something that we should be doing in the Caribbean. How many of y'all use saltfish in here? How many of y'all make saltfish in here?
Make saltfish?
Yes, I know.
Oh, I don't make saltfish.
You don't make saltfish, Teacher Miri?